Happy freaking New Year's, you guys. What the heck? It is 2022. That sounds so weird to say. What the heck? What the heck? Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Sierra. I am currently a nursing student and I have been documenting my experiences and sharing my journey with you guys. And I am so stinking excited to continue sharing more throughout this year. Happy New Year. I can't believe it. I'm not gonna talk about this too much because I know everybody has to feel the same way that I do, but it went by so incredibly quickly, but also really slowly. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you are all doing amazing right now and enjoying the rest of your break if you're currently on Christmas break like me. I go back to school in a couple of days. However, in honor of it being a new year and a new term for myself, I thought what better way to kick off the year than to do a plan with me and get organized. I've been doing these plan with me for the past couple of months and I think they're really great because they help me stay organized and hopefully they motivate you or inspire you to pull out your planner and get organized too. First thing that I want to mention before we get straight into the video is the reason that I enjoy doing it month by month, because right now, with the way that things are in the world and in nursing school especially, so much is kind of uncertain and up in the air. Things are constantly changing, and that's normal in normal life, but it is immensely heightened in nursing school because you just never know what is necessarily around the corner. So I have just found it to be more beneficial for me to plan out every month rather than every term or semester. It just makes more sense because things are constantly changing. And then also, kind of selfishly, but in a good way, it allows me not to be so extremely overwhelmed, because if I'm doing all 3 months for my entire term or your entire semester, it's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. It's so much to look at on paper or however you're doing your planner, if it's on like an iPad or something. It's just a lot. It's really great to take it, you know, day by day, week by week. So just looking at a full month has been better for me than a whole semester or term. I hope that makes sense. Grab a planner, whether that be on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, or you can go to a local store, Target, TJ Maxx, Joann's. Every place has a ton of cute planners out right now since it's the beginning of the year. And especially at like Ross and Home Goods and TJ Maxx, they're all at a really good price. That's actually where I found my new planner at. So get cozy, get comfortable, get your planner out, all the essential items that you need, because we are going to get organized together for the month of January and really kick this off to be an amazing year, because it can only go up from here. I will show you guys my little setup and then we will get started. Alrighty, so here's my setup. I have my new planner right here. It says Just a Phase. It has all the phases of the moon, which I love. It's such a great reminder. And then under it, I have my old planner from Plannerfied. If you guys are interested, I highly recommend checking them out. They make planners specifically made for nursing students. And I have this here because I wanted to transfer over some dates and events into my new planner. This still has half of the year in it, but I'm such a freak. Like, I have to have a new planner every year. It just is that way with me, so that's why this is happening. And then over here I have my pencil bag with all my essentials that I'm going to use to write in my planner. Then I have a cutie little candle here and then some water. Okay, so I am going to open up my new planner and flip it over to January. And the first thing that I love to do is to look at the entire month as a whole. I really feel like it's beneficial to get an entire overview and fill this all out first with any important dates, events, my class schedule, things like that. And then I'm going to go into more depth week by week and day by day. So I'm going to fill all of this out first. But before that, I want to grab all of my essential markers and pens. So another thing that I've mentioned before in other videos that I really like to do is color coordinate things. And I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, kind of like what I did in my last couple videos. But because right now, at this moment in time, school is the most important thing to me, obviously. So I'm gonna put school in red and pink just because that stands out the most to me, and that is just the most important thing happening in my life right now. And then anything work related is going to go in blue. So that's YouTube, my Etsy shop, my little small business. And then also I have a part-time job in nannying. So that will all go in blue. Then I'm going to use this sort of peachy yellow color for any special events, dates, things that are important that are happening. So that will be those colors. And then I'll use green for reminders, things that need to get done that aren't work or school related, like getting an oil change. I'm just thinking of that on the top of my head right now because I definitely need to do that ASAP. And then I have some other colors here, and if I need to use them for anything, I will. But that's kind of how I do that. I also have some sticky notes. I like to put those places. If you have any stickers, get them out. Make this fun, make this enjoyable. It's actually really fun for me. It's like one of my favorite things about starting a new term in school is getting organized and writing all of my special dates. Okay, so I have finished up with the month of January, and it actually did not take me very long. I'm really surprised. So this is what we're working with here. Like I said, I have color coordinated everything, and truth be told, I really did get a lot done on my Christmas break. I basically had a month off, so I scheduled all of my appointments. I just kind of took care of a lot of stuff over Christmas break, which is great and wonderful because this is my last official class in nursing school, so I know it's going to be a tough one. I'll just go through everything with you guys just so you can get an idea. I put like sort of a little to-do list over here in the notes section. I want to purchase UWorld this month. I need to pick a date for my sister's gender reveal party because she's pregnant. Yay! We were hoping twins, but there's only one little nugget, one little healthy nugget, so that is totally fine. And then I need to call my dentist and set up an appointment for cleaning. And then I also have to get new tires and an oil change on my car. To be completely honest, I am waiting for some of my student loans to come in to kind of help alleviate that payment, because I was gonna say that that was unexpected, but I've known I needed new tires for a while, and I kind of just like chose to push it off to the side. And yeah, I don't recommend doing that because then you're gonna be in a predicament like myself. Okay, anyways, moving on. I put one of my little favorite quotes up here. It says, "Just be here now." Just my favorite thing ever, because truthfully, anytime you are having a hard time, you have to remember that it's temporary and that it's going to pass, and you just need to be there in the moment and absorb it and take it all in. It's the same thing when you're having a really amazing time, that it's only temporary as well, so it's going to pass. So to always be here now, be present in the moment. That's something that I'm really trying to work on with this new year, is focus on my breathing and be in the moment, because I have really been stressed out this past year. I mean, I can physically see it on my body. I've pulled a gray hair off of my head, and yeah, that's not really that big of a deal. That's not my point. The point is that I know if I can physically see the effects of stress on me, like externally, it makes me really concerned about what it's doing to me internally. So I just want to be a little bit more chill this year. I have been a little off my rocker lately. I've just been stressed out, but that's the truth. That's why we're getting organized. Okay, moving on. All my work in blue, like I said. So I nanny. I want to mail off my Etsy orders. Ooh, forgot to highlight that little section right there. There we go. That's really what goes on Tuesdays for me. I do have one appointment and then I have class again here. We'll work again. And then my birthday is in January. I am turning, dun dun dun. I'm kind of curious how old you guys think I am. So leave your guess in the comments down below and then I'll let you guys know, obviously, when it's my birthday. That is January for me. That was really easy. Normally, I feel like I have a lot more going on, but I don't, and I'm really appreciative of that. So now I'm gonna flip it over and we're going to get into more detail here. So hopefully you can kind of see this. This is where I'm going to break down each day what I want to accomplish, what I want to do. I love putting little boxes so I can check things off because that's really satisfying and that's just what I like to do. So I'm gonna get started on that and then I will show you guys that when it's done. All right, so I am officially all done. I do want to say one thing that makes this like a little bit difficult for me is I wanted to get ahead and do January now, even though it's actually still December. In fact, it's December 31st right now. But I don't have my class schedule for this upcoming term. So I relatively kind of know about certain assignments in clinical just because I've been doing clinical this entire time, but I don't know about specific assignments in this class that I'm taking. So obviously when I get my syllabus on Monday, on my first day of school, I will have to go in and add all of that here, such as like quizzes, you know, homework, assignments, tests, study time, all of that. That's just like a quick little disclaimer. So I'm gonna flip her open and these are the first 2 days here. So this is just work related stuff, and then on Sundays I kind of put the same stuff down every Sunday, and those are just things that I want to get done, such as laundry, cleaning my room hopefully, cleaning my bathroom hopefully, and cleaning my car, just so I can start off every week with everything clean and organized to sort of set myself up for success. I really like doing that on Sunday because I always have clinical on Monday. So it's really nice when I don't have to worry about too much on Monday, because typically my clinical days in the hospital are 12.5-hour days, and I do have to commute to and from school. I'm gone from like 4:30 in the morning to basically like 9:30 at night. It's a really, really long day. So any way that I can alleviate any stress to that day and like the remainder of my week, I try to do on that Sunday. Then we'll flip it over to the following week. This is my first official week of school, and you'll notice that every week kind of looks really similar. And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like in school you kind of have a routine, which is sort of comforting, but sometimes I do find myself getting a little stir crazy, like I want to switch it up and do things differently. But anyways, we'll go through the first week together. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have a full clinical day. It's gonna be a crazy day, so I just have clinical written down for that time, and then I put sleep because I am useless when I get home after a clinical. Hopefully I shower and then I just go straight to bed. Just usually pretty exhausted and tired. And then the following day I have work, so I nanny, and then I need to mail off some of my Etsy orders. And then I always want to take a camper on a walk on Tuesdays, go to the gym, and then I also have an appointment. And then Wednesday, again, school is in pink and red, so I have class. And then I put work on CJW, which is our clinical judgment worksheet, which is basically a care plan for a patient that we have to pick when we're in the hospital. So when we're there for a 12-hour clinical day, whether we're on the ICU and the ED, on the med floor, we pick a patient and we still care for all the patients that our nurses assigned, but we kind of hone in on one and we write down all of this information about them and have to do like our nursing diagnosis, our Tanner reflections. It's this huge document that's due at the end of the week. If you've watched my videos, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before because it's super time consuming, but we really do learn a lot from doing it. It's productive to an extent, I think. It takes anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours, and it could be more depending on the severity of your patient's like diagnosis and comorbidities. So anyways, yeah, so I put work on that here at gym, and then I want to upload a video that day. And then later on, I work again. I want to take Camper on a walk. My parents' anniversary is January 6th. I had to just text my mom. I wasn't sure if it was the 6th or the 4th, but their anniversary is January 6th. They've been together, shoot, I just said it, 38 years. They're going to Vegas. So my sister and I are watching their little puppy, but yeah, that's their anniversary. And then Friday, kind of like the same old stuff, you get the gist. On Sunday, I always have a lot to do because I want to get things organized and prepared for the week. And that's kind of what every week looks like. Oh yeah, if I have any extra little notes for myself, I'll put it on a sticky note. If you have stickers and stuff that you like, do that. But that is what every week looks like. I love having little check boxes so I can check it off, okay? And yeah, that's really what I've got here. Once I get my syllabus for my class, I'm going to be able to add a lot more and make it a little bit more school oriented, but right now I just don't know yet. Then like another thing I do on Sunday, how I told you guys, it's kind of the day that I prepare for my entire week. I will get in my planner and I will add in any extra things that need to be done that week, just because things are always happening and popping up into my mind, knowing that, oh, I need to go grocery shopping, I need to take care of this with Camper, you know what I'm saying. Being an adult, we all cannot wait to grow up. So that is the extent of this plan with me. I feel like I kind of stick to the same thing every month of how I plan with me, but I decided to make this a little series together, so I'm going to continue doing this every month. If you guys have any tips or ideas on how to plan out your month, your turn, your semester, please leave them in the comment down below for not only myself but other people that watch this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Happy freaking new year, and kudos to you for watching this and wanting to be organized and staying organized, because that is the biggest piece of advice I could ever give to somebody going into nursing school, or maybe just school in general. I mean, I can only speak on the behalf of nursing school, so especially at nursing school, but it is so crucial to stay organized because you have so much that's being thrown at you, especially when you're in the midst of taking 3 classes and then you have a clinical on top of that. There's just so much going on, as well as your personal life. If you're married and you have children, I have a child, you know, Camper, he's my dog, but he feels like a child, and like I always have to take him to account. So I can't imagine having actual children, because that would just, it's a lot. And the point is, I'm saying it's so important to be organized, and it really only truly benefits you and sets you up for success. So there's no reason not to do it. It just takes a short amount of time each week or each month. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Again, I am so excited to continue sharing with you guys my nursing school journey. It's so crazy to think about where I was last year in school and kind of just my life, and just reflect on that. You never know what is in store for you. You never know what's around the corner. So that's what makes life so exciting and fun, and I just can't wait to keep sharing all of it with you guys. You know, just a quick reminder that you are never alone in anything that you're going through. Just remember that. I know school can be stressful, it can be a lot, but we're in this together. There is so many of us that are in this together during these really, I'm trying to find the word that I want to use, just different times right now. Like there is just objectively a lot going on. This is a really strange time to be going into the healthcare profession. I mean, it's a great time because we are really, really needed, but there's a lot going on. So don't, you know, carry the entire weight of the world on your shoulders alone. Know that we are all in this together. Thank you for coming to my second TED Talk. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Before this can be an official goodbye, we need to see somebody, and I wonder who that may be. Oh, look, he's coming. You knew I was talking about you. You knew I was. Camper says hi. He says Happy New Year. Look how big of a boy he is. He's so handsome. He has been very misbehaving lately. I allowed him out to go potty and he just likes to run away from me, so that's been really fun. Other than that, he has been... Are you tired? Are you sleepy? Other than that, he's been absolutely amazing. He's my best friend. On a side note, we had to send in a picture with a short passage of who has like really been there for us in school and who we've been able to count on. And I'm not doing this as a joke, like I'm doing this seriously. I sent a picture of Camper and I, because Camper has been there for me.
I can always count on you. And I love you. Oh, you're such a sweet boy.
Bye guys, I will see you in my next video.